That's right. Unless you're born again. And of course, the Nicodemus, well, how can I be born again? You know, and Jesus told him how to be born again, of water and of spirit. You know, and it is a personal thing too. You cannot be born again for your spouse or for your child, which is why we need to witness. But the best way in the world we can witness 24/7 is the life that we live. You know, not necessarily what we say. I've heard so many times growing up, well, don't do as I do, just do as I say. You know, but that's not the way it should be. You know. Is this making any sense? Well, I was looking for self-gratification. Just give it all to God. Just praise Him if it's doing some good, okay? But thank you anyway. And the Lord said, if you have faith as the grain of mustard seed, you might say unto the sycamore tree, be you plucked up by the root and planted or cast into the sea, and it will obey you. You want to tackle what the faith of a grain of mustard seed is?
Very small.
What'd you say?
Very small.
Yeah, it's very small.
Mustard tree grows very big.
But the point is faith. But faith in what? You know, I got faith that switch is going to turn the lights on. That's not going to do me any eternal good whatsoever, you know. But what do you have faith in? One of my many favorite verses in the Bible is Hebrews chapter 11, verse 6. It says, without faith, it is impossible to please God. Without faith, it's impossible to please God. For those that come to Him must first believe that He is. That's just the faith in His existence, that He is who He says He is. He will do what He says He would do. And you'll learn that through experience. In every one of our lives, I'm sure we could chronicle back, well, this happened and this was the outcome because I chose to give it to God. I had faith, I prayed, and this changed. This changed. Just prayer and faith in God changes the atmosphere, changes the elements. It changes the things we can see, because the things that we cannot see are more real than things we can see. It's a spirit. That's the spiritual battle that we're in, and that God is able to water. Back to Hebrews 11:6, and God is able to water to who? Who's here will water to? Those who diligently seek Him. Now, what is diligently? I've said this before, and I believe it's true. If I stumbled across a map that showed that there was a buried treasure somewhere on our property worth millions and billions of dollars, you think I'm going to just throw that map away and go to sleep? I'm going to get my shovel and diligently seek that treasure. And every one of us would. That's diligent. We're going to stay with it, and we're going to stay with it till we find it. Now, Sonny is an example. Sonny, she gets her teeth into something, she sticks with it. She does not let go. Mary is a lot that way. Now, Mary, y'all don't know Mary. Mary is she is the mother of my older son's wife, and she has two other daughters that are here now too. She came out for the grad. She's from California. But let me tell you what Mary did. And she did it all through prayer. She's got a brother that's 70 years old now. His name is Jeff, and he is basically a total invalid. Some things happen over the years. He's a total invalid. His legs are drawn up. He can't get out of bed. He can't walk. He can't go to the bathroom himself. He can't eat. He has to be fed. Everything has to be done for Jeff, just like a baby. Now you go in there and say, "Hey, Jeff," he does understand. He has the sweetest smile, the sweetest toothless smile you'll see. He throw that. And he'll say, "I love you." But Mary really felt led. She prayed about it. She's told me, she's given her testimony on that she should come out here for the graduation, but she had no one else in the family would take care of Jeff. He's been her responsibility for 11 years now. Pretty well total responsibility. She had no way to bring him out. She couldn't fly him out. She had been praying for a vehicle to bring him out in. What was it, like 4 or 5 days before time to come out? God answered that prayer. She found a handicap ready